Hi, and welcome to JSMA Creates. My name is Alex Pratt. I used to be a 5th grade teacher, but now I'm actually learning how to teach teachers at the University of Oregon. Today, you're going to be learning how to make a sculpture based on the work of Alexander Calder. Now, Alexander Calder was an American sculptor who's best known for his innovative mobiles. Now, a mobile is a kinetic or a moving sculpture that's powered by motors or air currents. And most people know of mobiles because of them being hung over babies' cribs. The work by Calder that you're going to be basing your sculpture on today is called Fish. And it's a mobile of the outline of a fish with different objects used to fill the inside space. To do this activity, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need something to write with. You're going to need some paper. You're going to need some special paper. You can use newspaper or paper bags or regular sheets of paper, or if you happen to have some gift wrap laying around, you can use that too. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need something to decorate the inside of your mobile with. You can use beads, you can use sheets of colored paper, or if you want to cut pieces of paper and color them in yourself, you can do that too. Finally, you're going to need to have rubber bands or paper clips, or if you happen to have some string laying around, you can use that too. Now, step one of the project is to make an outline of an animal or an insect on your piece of paper using your writing utensil. Now, I decided to do a fish because that's what Alexander Calder did. Once you have your outline drawn, your next step is to take your special paper and your scissors and to cut strips. Now, these strips need to be at least 1 to 2 inches wide and need to be at least 8 inches long. Now, if you're not entirely sure how long 8 inches is, if you take your sheet of paper and you look at the thin side, that's 8.5 inches. So if it's at least this long, you should be in good shape. Once you have your strips, and make sure that you cut several of them, you're going to take either your writing utensil, or if you have something sort of shaped like that, like a paintbrush, you're going to take that and you're going to actually make a tube. So you take your piece of paper and you put it sort of at an angle, and you wrap it around your paintbrush or your pen, just like this. And what ends up happening is you start creating a tube that gets longer and longer and longer and longer and comes right off just like that. Eventually what you're going to have is you're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. And you can tape the end if that makes it easier, or you can fold it over. It's entirely up to you. If your tube is not long enough, which probably won't be the first time, you can take another tube and you can actually put them together to make an even longer piece, just like that. Once you have your tube all together, you're going to use it along with the drawing that you made to create a frame. And your frame, you're going to lay on top of your outline, and it's going to look a little bit like that. And the next step is to work on the interior of your mobile. To do that, you're going to take pieces of string and you're actually going to tie them top to bottom, just like this, in your mobile. And at that point, you can use beads or pieces of colored paper, and you're going to put those on the string inside of the mobile. Now, the last step, once you've filled up the inside of your mobile with different shapes, is you're going to take one more piece of string and you're actually going to make the string attached in places so that you can hang it in the air. Because once again, this is a mobile. It's a kinetic sculpture, which means it has to be able to move. The final step is you're going to take your final piece of artwork, which can look like this, and you're going to test to see which different places you can hang it from, or which different places you put your decorations to make it balance the way that you want. Some people want to have the fish sort of swimming upward. Some people want to have this fish swimming downward. Some people want to have it even, like I have it here. But it's important that it move. Thank you for doing this project with me. I hope you check back in with JSMA Creates to find more activities. Have fun.